And Neptune said, rest in peace to your mom, Wanston. Yes. D.O.D. said, Burns, why were you thinking about me the other night? D.O.D. because I haven't seen you. And I was like, oh, wow, where's D.O.D.? Oh, it was good. It was all good, bruh. You know you my brother. Stop it. Stop playing. He's like, why were you thinking about me? I can't.
Yeah, but like I was saying, there's a responsibility that comes with being on these microphones and on these platforms, especially if you're going to be asking Black people for super chats, for donations, for cash apps, and to support you. And the fact of the matter is that you have a couple such as Taz Exclusives and Nyla's Vibes who are in no way, shape, form, or fashion equipped nor qualified to either educate or lead a movement. They aren't equipped or qualified to be thought leaders or to be taken serious. And so that's why there's a larger conversation to be had about the level of responsibility. We have to have some types of checks and balances. It's important for people's backgrounds in their lives to be in concert with their rhetoric and the positions that they're taking when they're peddling these positions to the Black masses. Because one thing I've acknowledged is how, were it not for Black people, were it not for Black men and Black women, whether they be single mothers, whether they be Pook and Ray Rays, whether they be educated lames, so forth and so on, were it not for these people, you wouldn't be relevant. See, because no other groups don't want to hear your mouth. They don't want to hear your thoughts on relationships. They don't want to hear your thoughts on masculinity and femininity. They don't want to hear your thoughts on racism. They're not coming to you looking to be educated. So the only people who are giving you your seat, giving you your audience, and giving you your market share of the YouTube platform are Black people. We have no vetting process for these people that we look at as thought leaders. Anybody can get on a platform, say some words and some phrases and some rhetoric and virtue signal and gain a following, even though their personal life is in total disarray. Now you have a couple like Taz and Nyla who are homeless, who are toxic as hell, basically exploiting Black women, extorting Black women, sharing the nudes of Black women that was shared with Nyla in confidence. And I'm gonna tell you how I know that these women aren't lying. I remember before, because you gotta remember, Nyla and Taz came on YouTube. Nobody knew that they were together. These fucking grifters. Nobody knew they were together. They pretended like they were just friends. Oh, you see what I'm saying? And Nyla was lying, telling everybody she had a military husband. Her husband made $350,000 a year, so forth and so on. So we would do these panels over there on Nyla channel, and me and Taz never hit it off from day one anyway, because real recognize real and real recognizes fake. So I knew he was one of these fake woke dudes, used to be a thug but didn't amount to anything, wasted his years. Now you want to come and kick knowledge. Now you want to come and lecture. You want to be the intellectual. And it's not to say that he doesn't have potential, but you had your time. You chose to dedicate your time to the streets and drugs, brother. So we don't need you educating us. There are those of us who was able to keep themselves away from those vices and walk the walk and not just talk the talk. But anyway, So it used to be Google Hangouts. So you had to send a link for people to come up to your channel. So after I got off Nyla's stream, I went on my channel and started my own stream, and I sent Nyla the link so she could join. Nyla gave the link to Taz, and Taz just popped up and started disrespecting my former co-host, Remy Norris. So that's how I know these women online, because I didn't give you the link to give to Taz bald mouth ass. I gave you the link so you could come up. But see, again, nobody knew they were together. And here it is, you have Taz going around and like debating, like when he had that debate with Brother Jabari on side of the platform, that really heightened the contradictions, because over there you're gonna have to deal with some real scholars, like a Brother Jabari. People who are well educated on the subject matter of the content they're putting out and what they're talking about. And you're gonna have to cam up. And here he is on there nodding, spitting on himself, needing a fix for heroin. As if anybody with common sense who's just been around the hood knows when you're looking at a person who's high or who needs to get high.
Did you run into any trouble there, or you made it safely out?
No, I always been in trouble, man. Like, you mean like legal trouble?
Like, yeah, like jail and shit? Like, how bad was your trouble?
Nah, I ain't making it out of there without that. Nah, man, I got it. I got it all type of shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you know what I mean? But see, a lot of this shit, I didn't really know no better, man. I thought I'd get away with shit. You know what I mean? So it's like at 16, I'm out breaking in houses out in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when we moved back the way, I'm close to the suburbs now. So my nigga knew how to steal cars. I steal shit. Since we in a stolen car, we might well go break in the house. You know what I'm saying? Some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? I was 16 when I did that shit. And so, yeah, I was doing all type of shit, man. Like, and then I started moving around. I moved to Columbus, Ohio when I turned 18. Went there, caught a case. Moved to Dayton, Ohio, went there, caught a case. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? Orlando, went there, caught a case. Like, everywhere I went, I always got in trouble for some shit. And it was always some petty shit. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I wasn't in these places like shoot niggas up or, you know what I'm saying, no shit like that. Always like some driving without license, possession of marijuana, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But nonetheless, it's still legal shit. You know what I mean? It's still bullshit charges where you got to go to court and shit.
Yeah.
Hood knows when you're looking at a person who's high or who needs to get high. But we'll take these individuals serious, and that's why I'm saying that Black YouTube has to hold the L for Nyla Vibe and Taz exclusives, because we've created an environment that's conducive for these types of individuals to come up, get a following, get large, and make money. So they'll come on, do their shit, get their little super chat and everything. Now you're going to get a fix. I don't want to hear anything you're saying if you're not living it, or if it's not in concert with your life. Black people deserve better. Black women deserve better. Again, Black women are not conscripted to choose between their dignity and their voice. They don't have to lower their dignity to so-called have a male voice or a male advocate to speak for them. They don't have to resort to a person like Taz. That's not the choice. And that is on Cynthia G. Cynthia G presented Taz to these sisters as if he's some unicorn and this, that, and the third and the other, when anybody objectively can look and see he's not. They are lying. They are lying. When the term bitch just rolls off your mouth so smoothly to call these sisters out of their names anytime they disagree, thinking you being masculine because you raising your voice. But we all know the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. You can run that game on everybody else. You can't run it on me. You can't run it on me. So there's responsibility that comes with these platforms, and that comes with this microphone. And so you had people who are very legitimate in and of themselves sitting here having debate and conversation with a person who is not. Like, I'm not finna sit and have endless debate and conversations with a junkie. or with a crackhead. No, you need to go get yourself cleaned up, get on the straight path, the straight and narrow path, and live what you're talking about first. Because I live what I talk about. That's why I have the authority to speak. Whether anybody agrees with it or follows it is irrelevant. I have the authority because I walk it like I talk it. I don't just talk and run my mouth and get on here and tell virtue signal and tell people what they want to hear because I'm trying to get fed. Like Cerulean said, these algorithm junkies. But we'll legitimize people like this. And then we wonder why we have a Umar Johnson. We wonder why we have a Polite. We wonder why we have a Young Pharaoh. Black YouTube is a shit show. All these goddamn grifters and fake gurus coming out the woodwork. Everybody want to kick knowledge. Everybody want to be that nigga. Everybody want to be that thought leader. You have people who aren't even in relationships, haven't had a successful relationship, haven't had successful marriages, divorced many times over, but they want to be the guru and the leader on marriage, on marriage ethics. Are you serious? And be taken serious.